Welcome to the match, everybody. FunSpark ULTI quarter-final action here. Just fixing a couple settings behind the scenes here. Stick with us. AIRLYA advancing towards mid. They've only got 2 players remaining now. They did go for the buy here. Styles able to find Borup near Cubby rotation there. All up to Styles and Kicksan here on the T sides. Kicksan taking a bit of damage from the B door is going to be forced to fall back towards Ruin here. Sousel from Mad still holding down the B door there. Kicksan still peeking out of B door into Ruin, but quite a few CTs on the other side of that. Waro will catch him. Styles on the trade. Styles is the last player remaining. Had a chance there to at least take out Timbro, who only had 11 HP, but Timbro able to finish him off there, and Mad Lions will indeed secure a 3rd round for themselves. AIRLYA on a half buy here again. That's 2 Desert Eagles, 2 Glock saving, and a Tech 9. Moving towards the B side already is AIRLYA. 5 members pushing towards default. Sousel holding from back left corner of site. Lines up 2 with the AUG. Aid kit pushing all the way through, though. Does find 1 with the Deagle there. Borup on the MP9 trade. Jail 13 with a nice suppressive spam there through that smoke grenade with the AK-47. It's only Cryvenge left here for the T side. All he has is a Glock 18 and a Dream. He hears that defuse, whether it's fake or not. He's gonna have to move towards it, and Waro will be able to finish him off there partially through the smoke grenade, and Mad Lions increasing their lead to 3 rounds here early. AIRLYA once again on a full buy here. 5 AK-47s to work with, but it's going to be Timbro drawing the first blood there near B Cubby. Nice little AK-47 headshot. About a minute 5 remaining on the clock here. Waro deciding to upgrade to that AWP. This could prove fatal if AIRLYA gets too confident near middle there. confirm exchange going on here at the A site, and it's all Mad Lions again as AIRLYA tries to take the site. Cryvenge was left as the only T remaining after those initial exchanges. And Mad Lions increasing this lead to 4. AIRLYA potentially going to be forced into a half buy. They might force buy it here. Looks like it will be more of a half buy. 3 Desert Eagles, a Galil, and a Mac 10 being bought here on the T side. Looks like there might be a bit of a tech issue going on behind the scenes. Hang with us here. AIRLYA indeed trying to move to B site. Only with 3 players remaining now after those initial 2 picks from Mad Lions. Styles still with the C4 in hand. Nice pick from Waro there. Cryven gets a little bit of revenge for that Desert Eagle on the south side, but Waro picking up a second. And Mad Lions on a bit of a tear right now. Give me just a moment, checking a couple things behind the scenes that might be affecting that frame rate. Looks like we should be... Alright, looks like we should be in a much better situation now. My apologies for that. Kicksan opening up the round. First blood there near middle. It's going to open up a pathway towards the A side for AIRLYA. Looks like they're looking to take advantage of that aid kit. Watching the flank as well. Takes out Tiembro. Salsel getting a bit aggressive himself, and it's going to pay off. Quick 2K near A main. Grabs a third as well, and that's only going to be only Styles and aid kit remaining here for the T side. Bora taking care of Styles and gets a second headshot onto aid kit. And AIRLYA gonna have to do something soon here, potentially something drastic to slow down this momentum of Mad Lions. Sousel again coming up big there. This time at the B side drawing first blood. Borup throwing his AK into the mix as well, and things once again getting a bit dire here for AIRLYA. Tiembro able to finish things off without too much contest there. Styles this time drawing first blood could be a good sign for AIRLYA here as we head into round 10. Once again, I apologize for the slight tech delay / issue with the frame rate. That should be smoothed out here in just a couple minutes. Salsel again receiving some pressure here on the B side. Styles and company already going for the bomb plant. And this could be AIRLYA's chance to really get back into this one. Mad Lions on the 4-man retake. Borup taking a bit of damage there on the B ramp. Salsel rotating out of CT spawn. That could prove critical for the T side. Only finds one before being traded. Another pair of trades coming in. Kickstand coming up big. Dan as well. Able to take out Borup there. That's going to leave only Graz remaining here for Mad Lions, and he's ultimately going to be forced to save. Cryvan with a nice chance there and does convert on the peak at B ramp with the AWP towards the back of B site there. And once again, AIRLYA with the early one-man advantage. Can they capitalize and convert here? TM Bro looking to get some revenge at that same area. He's got backup in front of him as well. Salsel looking to peek down A ramp towards Ruins with that AUG. Cryvan gonna have to be aware, and he is. Cryvan converting his second op kill out of the round at the B site there. It's going to leave only 3 Mad Lions players remaining. TM Bro looking to potentially balance things out. Does get one. JL on the site with another, but a couple of trades, excuse me, going out there. And that'll free up Styles to get the C4 down, and it's only Borup remaining here for Mad Lions. Looks like he will be going for it here instead of immediately saving. And Borup caught quick switching there at the last second. Aid kit going to make him pay for that. And AIRLYA slicing that lead to 5 rounds. Let's see what else they can do in the first half here. It looks like the stream issues have been ironed out. I apologize for that. It looks like we are solid now. Borup on the aggressive push there defensively towards the B ramp, getting backed up by TM Bro as well, who picks up 2. Waro throwing his op into the mix, and this is not good news for AIRLYA here. I slight apologize if I'm slightly mispronouncing that name. I'm not too familiar with AIRLYA. I'm trying to get up to speed quickly here. I'm seeing quite a few comments about this FunSpark tournament here. JL13 able to finish off Danny at the end of the round there, and Mad Lions will indeed increase their lead to 6, but AIRLYA able to squeeze out a full buy regardless. That's 5 AKs across the board here for the T side. Borup getting aggressive there, peeking out of A main, finds the first. Styles on the trade. Styles with only 7 HP now. Still the one-man advantage here for Mad Lions. Graz tagged down to 19. About 1:07 remaining in the round. Contact about to be made here near Donut area, and Sal's still going to defend that, taking out Danny. It's only Styles and Cry remaining here for the T side. Styles, as previously mentioned, sitting with only 7 HP still. TM bro making the peek from B onto B ramp there, will connect on that AK headshot. Cry down, and now all Styles can do ultimately would be saved, but he was trying to get at least one there at the end. TM bro gonna make him pay for that, and Mad Lions increasing their lead to 7 rounds here on map 1 of this best of 3. It looks like timeout will be taken by AIRLYA. Certainly discussing how to slow down this momentum for Mad Lions. Danny only able to grab 1 frag for himself so far. I'm sure they're trying to figure out how to get him plugged back into the action here. Early utility coming out from both teams here. Quite a bit of utility from AIRLYA. Looks like they're leaning towards the B side here. 3-2 split onto the B side. TM bro is still in cubby though. It needs to be cleared. Takes out 3, looking for a 4th. Reloads that AK-47. Styles and aid kit for the T side, still near default in B here, but Borup on the flank from B ramp, likely going to finish things off. Nice headshot onto Styles. And we go into the final round of the first half with Mad Lions up 11-3 here. And unless AIRLYA can get something strong going in the second half, they might have to make up this performance later in the BO3 here. Mad Lions on the double AWP setup. That's Woro and Sousel on the AWPs. I don't know if that's going to make things any easier for AIRLYA here. Woro rotating a bit further here into the A site with that AWP. Almost no damage at all going out so far this round. About 1:06 remaining on the clock. Sousel about to make contact over near B ramp. Lands the op kill onto A-Kit there in B doors as he was trying to fall back to ruins. One-man advantage here for Mad Lions. Not a lot of time for AIRLYA to work with. 32 seconds on the clock. Looks like they will be moving towards the A side. They've got a floater back at mid as well. Cryman about to make contact inside the smoke grenade. He was the floater watching the flank. TM bro down as he walks out of B cubby. AIRLYA still advancing towards the A side. Woro there to respond defensively. Woro with a second AWP kill. Borup and JL doing their parts as well. And Mad Lions will indeed finish off this half up 12-3. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for the second half in just a moment. Cryven opening up the second half in style there. Getting aggressive at middle with that USP. And could this be AIRLYA's chance to start going on a bit of a W streak here? Mad Lions at the one-man disadvantage. Minute 20 on the clock. Mad Lions still very spread out here. Looks like the bomb rotating A main towards the A site. Mad Lions appearing to have full control of the A site. What is happening? Danny with a nice headshot, though, onto JL. Looks like he's maybe going to start feeling himself again. Salso, though, able to trade him out. And Mad Lions does indeed, well, let me say, almost has control of the B side. They were going for the plant near default boxes there, but got peeked from CT spawn. The one-man advantage still for AIRLYA here. TM, bro, with a big 2 headshots coming from his P250, flanking around from CT spawn there. Only Kickstand and Aid Kit remaining. Aid Kit coming up huge, though. 2 headshots of his own. Is off to Borup, who does get a tap with the P250 there. 1v1. Borup first Kickstand. Borup making the peak near default. Not quite connecting on that next headshot yet. Kickstand does have significantly more HP than him. But it's going to be Borup still coming out on top of that one with only 11 HP. Still hangs on. And AIRLYA absolutely needed that round. And it looked like they were going to get it as Kickstand had 58 HP there in that 1v1 compared to Borup's 11. But Borup showing his poise, patience, and experience, able to convert that 1v1, and Mad Lions able to take both pistol rounds, up 13-3 now. And they're on a bye as well. AIRLYA trying to hold them off with a full deagle buy on their side, but JL and TM, bro, able to clear out default here. Bomb will be planted inside that smoke grenade, and it's all up to Danny and Cryvang to make something happen here, but they'll most likely just be forced to save these Desert Eagles. And the bomb will indeed successfully detonate. And Mad Lions within 2 rounds of clinching map 1 here. One has to wonder if it's even worth the energy for AIRLYA to come back here on map 1. You never want to say a comeback is out of the question, but they're going to have to save a significant amount of energy for the rest of the series, regardless of how they approach this. A lot of early utility going off, and Cryven caught standing out in the middle of A mid there. Borup gonna make him pay. That was a bit strange how stoic he was standing there defensively. Almost made me think he was lagged out for a second, but I don't believe he was. Minute 10 remaining on the clock, but Mad Lions has all the time in the world here, essentially. They're really under no pressure to execute quickly here. Mad Lions still spread out a bit, but looks like the C4 will be leaning towards the B-bomb site here. AIRLYA still with a chance to get this one, but it's getting rougher as TM Bro clearing out B Cubby here. Kicks in down. Aid Kid able to fend off one with that FAMAS, but TM Bro right there for the immediate trade. And it's all up to Styles and Danny on the retake. Danny coming up B Cubby here with that FAMAS. Finds Waro looking the other way, looking for a second, but not able to convert. And it's only Styles remaining there. Going to be finished off by JL13 and Mad Lions now sitting at match point here on Ancient. Early contact being made there. Danny coming up big again with that MP9. But Mad Lions, the one-man advantage here. It's only Kixon and Criven now hanging on to this map for the CT side. Kixon able to convert there with the MP9 again. Criven in the back of sight finds Borup with the AWP, brings us to a 2-on-2 situation. Criven forced back into that smoke grenade for safety. Has a clear line of sight into sight there. Capitalizes on that. Gets the op kill on Waro. It's only Graza remaining here for Mad Lions. Does get the C4 down, making his way out of that smoke grenade 1v2 situation. Watching all of his angles, but Kicksan ultimately getting the AK headshot there. And AIRLYA not quite out of this one yet. Secures a 4th round for themselves, and they're going to go for the Hail Mary, go for OT here in the second half. Danny again, opening things up accurately there at the A site, but a pair of trades coming out. TM Bro throwing his AK into the mix as well, and it's only Kickstand remaining. An AK in a dream 1v2 situation. C4 is planted, gonna make contact here with Waro, but it's Waro coming out on top of that one, and Mad Lions will indeed secure map 1 here on Ancient. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back for map 2 in just a couple minutes. And we are officially back here for map 2 of the FunSpark quarterfinals. One of the quarterfinals here. Mad Lions versus AIRLYA on Dust 2. Mad Lions did take Ancient map 1 pretty firmly, 16-4, I believe. Both teams on a fairly traditional setup here. No upgraded pistols on either team. Contact being made here at Catwalk. Kickstand leading AIRLYA up cat. Waro down. AIRLYA looking like they are going to rotate off Catwalk or delay it. They are not pushing through onto platform yet. Mad Lions is aware that is some sort of delay going on. Salsel going to take advantage there. Peeks out onto Cat, takes out Danny. Criven, though, dropping back towards DD, takes out 2, both headshots. It's going to leave only Tiembro and Borup remaining. Tiembro rotating back through CT spawn. Nice play there as he finds Kixon, who had dropped down from Cat into CT spawn. AIRLYA defending the bomb with the one-man advantage. This is going to be a rough retake for Tiembro and Borup. Tiembro making his way through B tunnel. Those footsteps are going to be heard now. Almost certainly. Criven making the peek into tunnel. Tiembro not landing that headshot he wants yet. A little bit of damage going out, but this is looking like a rough retake for Mad Lions. Borup, the only remaining player with not enough time remaining. Criven will finish him off. That was actually a 4K that round from Criven. Majority headshots, if not all headshots. AIRLYA up 1-0 here on map 2. Can they keep this up? Mad Lions is on a force buy here. 2 scouts. It's going to be in the hands of Waro and Tudson. 3 Desert Eagles on the CT side to round things out. AIRLYA moving out DD after rotating down through Xbox off of Catwalk. Styles watching the flank, finds Salsel pushing out from along A. Kickstand leading the charge there, flanking into B from mid there. And this round looks like to be all AIRLYA once again here. Waro and Tiembro going to be forced to save that scout and Desert Eagle. Tiembro and Pit with only 15 HP, so we'll see if AIRLYA goes on the hunt or not. Aid Kit taking out Waro at middle there, long range with the Galil. Tiembro still unknown if he'll survive this. Contact being made visually there at long. Styles will get the headshot into Big Pit. And AIRLYA up 2-0 here on map 2. Can they keep this up? Looks like a pause has been taken here. I'm not sure if this was a tactical timeout or if there's some kind of tech issue going on here, but hang with us for a moment. Live play has resumed. Mad Lions in a full eco situation. Full save here. Not even buying utility. 5 USPs across the spread on the CT side. 8-Kit, nice headshot there to draw first blood here in round 3. Borup down on B platform. Bit of utility being exchanged near catwalk stairs there, but AIRLYA not fully committing to either site quite yet. Salsel trying to get a little USP headshot in there over the ledge outside catwalk. Not quite able to connect how he would have liked. 8-Kit taking only 12 damage there near catwalk. And Tudson taking a lot of Molotov damage all the way down to 14 HP. Can't find his way out of the fire. Nearly gets 1G'd there. Dan1 able to finish off Waro there at the DD. Tudson finishing off Cryven as well. That's going to bring the one-man advantage here to AIRLYA, and it's only Tiembro and Tudson remaining now after kicks in with a quick headshot into CT spawn, but Tudson with the Zeus in double doors. I repeat, Zeus. Our first Zeus kill of the day. That's not going to be enough for the round, though. Tudson did survive with 14 HP here. But going to be forced to save this Galil as AIRLYA indeed has successfully planted the C4 at the A side and will not be giving it up. Styles will indeed get the finishing kill of the round, and that's AIRLYA up 3-0. Mad Lions looking to pop off here with the double AWP setup once again. Waro and Tudson on the AWPs. Tudson does cross mid after that smoke is down. No contact being made yet. Danny with the clever right-click smoked into left door there. Kicksan able to convert there with the kill onto catwalk. Waro down. AIRLYA moving up platform towards the A site here. Tiembro gonna try to hold them off from A ramp. Does land that initial headshot. Danny down, but AIRLYA still advancing here towards default. Kicking in a switch out for that automatic, dropping that op for Galil. Cryven still with AWP in hand, going for the planted for catwalk here. Kicksan peeking onto A ramp will finish off Tiembro. That's gonna be one-man advantage here. Post plant situation for AIRLYA. Mad Lions looks like they'll probably be saving this here. Clearly going to be saving now. It's Styles, though, taking out Tuts, and he's not going to be able to save that AWP. Borup will, though, if he can slide away into the B side. Looks like he dodged some AK fire at the last second there, but not able to dodge that AK fire from 8-Kit coming out of B tunnel. And that'll be only one weapon being saved here from Mad Lions this round. That's Salsel saving that M4A4, and AIRLYA increasing their lead here. Now up 4-0 on map 2, and the pressure is building a bit here for Mad Lions, as once again they're in a bit of a rough economic situation. They're not going to be able to go for the full buy here. They will settle for the half buy, 3 upgraded pistols. That's going to be 3 Deagles and an M4 in the hands of Salsel. Tiembro on the full save with that USP. Danny looking to lead his team into the B site. He won't have to get the first kill. Cryven backing him up with that AWP. Borup down. Danny turning his attention towards the B doors. Will take out Tuds in there with some nicely placed AK fire. And once again, this round looks to be all AIRLYA. World trying to change up that narrative, though. Nice little deagle headshot in lower B tunnel. Takes out Styles. One-man advantage here for AIRLYA post-plant once again, but Wara with only 13 HP. Mad going to be forced to save once again. Mad Lions with some impressive exits there, but regardless, that will be a 5th round going the way of AIRLYA. Waro able to hold off the A site for now as AIRLYA tries their luck at Catwalk once again, but this time TM Bro coming up big with the M4. A couple headshots coming in from the A ramp. There are some trades going out as well, and that's going to leave only Cryven remaining here for the T side. Does have an AWP in hand, but Stousel able to finish him off as he falls back towards Catwalk there. And Mad Lions will indeed secure their first round of the map. Couple exchanges going out here at the A side as AIRLYA once again working Catwalk. Waro in sight! Gets the first at Cat, makes the immediate spin towards Goose. Hits another op shot there, and it's going to be only Kixon remaining on the T side. Still here lingering near Cat stairs. Only 15 HP, an AK, and a Dream here. Not going to be a whole lot he can do. Tutson going to finish him off, and Mad Lions will indeed grab a 2nd round for themselves here as we go into round 8. AIRLYA grouping up at double doors here, advancing out of doors, gonna be met by TM Bro, lines up 2 with the M4. Tudson popping in for a quick 2K himself, and a clean defensive round from Mad Lions there. AIRLYA able to squeeze out a full buy here again. And they're once again going out double doors. Kicks in leading the way. Danny and Criven right behind him, but behind them is TM Bro in the shadows of DD coming off that rotation. Danny, though, breaking into the B site. Quick 2 AK kills. Bomb will be planted all up to Waro and Sousel now. But looks like they're going to have no other option but to probably save this. Also was looking for a late kill there. That, I don't know if that was too smart of a move with such a low amount of time remaining. He should have just fell back and saved that. Live play resuming here. AIRLYA looking to make their way towards the B site. Once again, met by that up of Tudson, taking out Styles on the initial entry there. Danny and the squad still moving into sight. Danny able to land that headshot onto Sousel as he aggressively pushes through B doors there. Bomb will be planted in the midst of all of this chaos. Brings us to a 4-on-4 situation. Up converting the AUG pick onto 8-Kit there as he rotates through B tunnel. Still a one-man advantage for Mad Lions, but no time remaining. They're going to be forced to save these weapons if they can, though. Danny spraying into B tunnel, finds one, but it looks like these two ops and the AUG will be saved. Criven with the early op connection there through the door. Doesn't get the kill onto Waro, but Waro tagged all the way down to 13 HP. Kicks in with a nice headshot into Big Pit there. That's Sousel down. TM Bro peeking out of B tunnel towards T spawn. Will find 8-Kit there, evening things out to a 4-on-4, but Waro still sitting at 13 HP. Could prove to be the weakness here as AIRLYA leans towards the A side. Looking like AIRLYA will commit to long A here. All 4 Ts currently sitting at long A with the C4. Smoke being crossed out. Utility coming out from both sides here. Tudson likely going to have to come up big. He's got Kickson moving up on him towards default ledge. Kickson will convert the pick onto Tudson. Waro with the trade. But AIRLYA with some good positioning now, taking a default. Danny will indeed get the plant down here, default boxes. Drive-in with the nice double scope towards Catwalk. Bro caught slightly off guard as he was trying to strafe back towards Cat. Danny with a nice headshot there towards hidden boxes on platform. And it's going to be only Waro remaining, forced to save this AWP with 13 HP. Looks like he's waiting for an exit, but he's going to have to fall back here pretty soon. Salsel drawing first blood this time. Waro, though, again taking a lot of damage early, sitting at 8 HP here with a minute 25 remaining. Tudson coming up big on the middle pick there through double doors. 2-man advantage here for Mad Lions. Kickson, though, looking to get AIRLYA back into things here in round 12. Lands the headshot out to Salsel. 1-man advantage for Mad Lions. About a minute 5 remaining on the clock here. Less than 30 seconds remaining. AIRLYA going to have to make a move here soon. Bomb leaning towards the B site, but no picks coming in quite yet. Kickson trying to make a distraction there, crossing long, but Tudson not going to be fooled. Tudson had a chance to get another pick there through B doors, not going to be able to convert. AIRLYA might be able to get the plant down, and they do, but it's chaos as Mad Lions rushes through the B doors. Tudson and Tiembro able to finish off 8-Kit and Cryvan. 8-Kit did land the initial pick there as the CTs came bursting through those DD. And Mad Lions will be able to slice this first half lead to 4 rounds as we head into round 13 here. Looks like another timeout will be taken here. Not sure if this is a tack or a tech. Mad Lions going to be running that double AWP setup once again. Sniper in the hands of Tiembro and Tudson. Looks like there might actually be some sort of tech issue going on here, so hang with us for just a minute. Live play resuming here in round 13. Some spam going out from both sides here at the double doors. Criven, nice pick there, partially through the smoke there at DD. Borup down early. AIRLYA potentially making their way up catwalk here. C4 hanging back near green box, not making any firm decisions quite yet. Kicks in. Another DD pick there. As Waro was near the back of CT mid. AIRLYA making their way into the B site, led by 8-Kit. Headshot connected onto Tutson near the back of default. Below window boxes there. Criven making his way out double doors as well. Finds the pick onto Salso as he was trying to fall back towards long A. And it's only TM remaining, trying to save this M4. Maybe can get an exit kill, but he's going to have to deal with Criven there at green box if he does decide to exit long here. Not a whole lot of options for TM as the C4 inches closer to detonation here. And aid kit will indeed finish off TM at the end of the round with the C4 about to explode. AIRLYA increasing their lead to 5 rounds here. Certainly a different story than what happened in map 1. AIRLYA only able to scrounge out 4 rounds on Ancient. Mad Lions potentially more experienced on Ancient, even though how experienced can any team really be on Ancient after it only being in the official map pool for a few months now. Styles opening things up in style there at long A. Nice little AK headshot. Styles with another pick there. The top of mid. Eventually traded by Hudson Stiegel, but the one-man advantage here still for AIRLYA. Little trade coming in, but the one-man advantage still in the hands of the T side. Kicks in, able to find Borup there on default ledge of the A side, and that's going to leave only TM remaining here, about to literally walk into Danny. Walks past him at mid. They just crossed each other through that smoke. Danny now heading towards catwalk. That was insanity. That's normally not something you're going to see in high-level Counter-Strike. 2 players just passing themselves at point-blank range, but that smoke was just thick enough for that to happen. TM will capitalize off sneaking through to T-spawn there. Finds the op kill onto Danny, ironically. The man who crossed with him through that smoke. Mad Lions with an early stack there at long, but now spreading out to the other parts of the A side. TM Bro rotating back towards CT mid via CT spawn. TM Bro, Borup, and Tutson having to settle for FAMAS's this round. We'll see how that plays out. Salsal having to settle for just a Desert Eagle as well. Danny, though, first blood drawn at double doors. Tutson able to get the trade there through DD. Looked like it was partially through the smoke, although he didn't get credited for a smoke kill there. Waro doing his part with the AWP, and Tutson as well with the perfect peek at DD. Finds the FAMAS headshot onto 8-Kit. That's going to leave only Styles and Kicksan remaining here for AIRLYA. Two-man advantage for Mad Lions as we see who's going to come out on top of this final round of the first half. Waro does still have that AWP in hand, but AIRLYA maybe going to be able to make a 2v2 situation at the B side come out in their favor, but not quite. Borup lining them both up from Car there. He had backup as well right behind him if that didn't turn out in his favor. And Mad Lions will grab themselves a 5th round as we head into the second half here. Hudson leading things into the B side for Mad Lions, but 8 getting Kickson right there for the USP trades. Kickson make that 2 headshots for him. One-man advantage for AIRLYA. TM Bro still with a chance to get his team back in this. Borup moving into the side as well. C4 will be recovered there inside the DD, but Styles and company flying out through the window, and that's going to be too much USP accuracy for Mad Lions to deal with. And AIRLYA securing an 11th round for themselves. And if they keep this up, it looks like we could be going to a 3rd map in this series. Contact being made here at long, but it's going to be AIRLYA again coming out on top of that one. Mad Lions is on a 4 spy here, including an AK still in the hands of Waro. And this round rests firmly on what Waro can do with this AK-47. He does land the kill onto Kickson. Looking for a second. He lands the headshot onto long entry. Criven down. Brings us to a 2-on-2 situation, but Waro tagged all the way down to 10 HP, and Borup, who he was going to need a big play out of there, going to be taken out by 8K with that FAMAS near long, all up to Waro and a 1v2, 10 HP and a dream contact about to be in with Danny, who's peeking out from CT spawn, but neither player killing each other quite yet. Danny able to fall back to spawn, whips out the MP9 after tossing an HE. Waro dodged the HE, but ultimately gonna fall to that SMG, and AIRLYA now up by 7 rounds, and things are getting pretty wild here in this series as Mad Lions gonna be half buying again as they're not in the best economic scenario. 3 Desert Eagles, a Tech 9, and then a full save from TM Bro on the T side here. TM Bro with just that Glock right now. Criven drawing first blood with the AUG there. Waro down at Cat. Criven with 2 more! Make it a 4th! Huge play there from Criven at Car, potentially looking for the ace. Borup about to peek out from Catwalk. Visual contact made! Criven for the ace! All 5 down with the AUG. Huge play from Criven. And AIRLYA increasing their lead to 8 rounds. Mad Lions having trouble getting anything going here chemistry-wise on the T side. They will be on a full buy now on the T side. Can they make this happen? Waro on the AWP, the remaining members of ML on AK-47s here. ML making their way out of long entry. Borup draws first blood. Criven down Styles on the trade, partially through that smoke grenade with the M4. 4-on-4 situation, still a lot of time remaining. Styles spamming through that smoke grenade with some suppressive fire from that M4, but it's going to be kicks in spam with the FAMAS landing the next kill. Styles does convert a headshot there, partially through that smoke behind Dumpster, and it's going to be only TM Bro remaining with 34 HP and AK-47, and not a whole lot of options to work with here. Likely going to be have to force to save here, but turns his back from middle doors. He's going to be seen, but somehow doesn't get hit. Aid Kit missing his chance to finish off TM Bro there, who's going to live to survive to see at least a few more seconds here. TM Bro about to make contact at middle, but not quite able to raise his crosshair into headshot territory in time. Aid Kit gonna get revenge after missing his initial opportunity for the kill there. And AIRLYA securing a 14th round on map 2, only 2 rounds away from pushing this to a 3rd and deciding map here in the FunSpark ULTI quarterfinals. A lot of utility being used from both teams early here. Mad Lions not committing to either site quite yet. They know they need a clean initial pick this round. They cannot give up another round here if they want to make a run for the comeback here on Dust 2. 8 Kid in sneaky corner at B entrance, finds 2 lined up. TM Bro and Borup down. Trade coming out there from Tudson and Waro. Styles does take out Tudson. Criven holding his spot onto the A side, gets the op kill onto Salsel, who was floating out to distract from Catwalk. It's going to leave only Waro remaining now. He's flanking around from window, but Danny has the intuition, checks window, finishes off Waro. And AIRLYA securing a 15th round here on Dust 2, now sitting at match point. Mad Lions almost certainly going to be pushed to a 3rd map here, barring an Iron Man run for overtime. Nicely placed Molotov here from the CT side. Going to force Mad Lions to back up a little bit off long entry. But Salsel finds a nice pick there through long doors. Kicks in down. Salsel did get tagged down to 26 HP. But is this too little too late for the T side? Styles and Aid Kit holding off Catwalk and long here. Tudson And Salsel still making their way up long, all up to Tutson to stay in the map. Now lands the headshot through the smoke onto default. 1v2 situation for Tutson, does have 75 HP. I think he just maybe saw the head of 8kit there, but didn't realize it. I could be wrong. 8kit still at hidden boxes here. Tutson not checking his angle yet. Barely starts to check it, but he wasn't far enough up to make contact with the body visually. And AIRLYA will secure map 2. We'll be headed to map 3 for the decider here in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. This is Hamtaro 1H bringing you some FunSpark ULTI quarterfinals action live. All right, guys, hang with us for just a moment here, getting things set up for map 3. Got quite an exciting series here on our hands. Mad Lions, of course, taking Ancient on map 1, 16-4 by force, but AIRLYA striking back on Dust 2 to push this to the decider. We'll be back in just a few minutes for Mirage, I believe, is the deciding map. Let me double check that. Yes, it will indeed be Mirage. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Don't go anywhere. We are underway here for map 3. Knife round is upon us. Could go either way here, and it's going to be Mad Lions picking their half first. So we'll see if they opt to remain on the CT side or not. Might be warming up here. Oh, no, looks like we are indeed going live on 3. No upgraded pistols being bought yet, or at all here. And map 3 is officially live, ladies and gentlemen. Mad Lions stacking the B site early here with 3-1 in mid window. And they got an anchor over there at CT spawn stairs watching a site. Aid kit. Narrowly avoids being seen from window, lands the headshot onto Borup, finishes off Borup at catwalk. That's huge for AIRLYA as they make their way onto the A side. Waro balancing things out from jungle. Waro with a second, make that 3 USP headshots for Waro 2K. He's going huge. They gets the 4th, make that 5 USP headshots. What just happened? Waro putting up Mad Lions 1-0 here early after an incredible USP ace to get the blood pump in there. Whew. Looks like this is going to be another good one here. AIRLYA taking the safer route, not fully force buying this round. They do have a couple upgraded pistols, but other than that, 3 Glocks rotating out, or excuse me, rounding out the lineup. Sousel with the early peek there into B tunnel will convert on the FAMAS headshot. Sousel with a second, looking for a third as he pulls out his sidearm, but Cryven and kicks in there for a couple of trades. Bomb will be planted. 3-on-3 situation for AIRLYA, fully winnable. Danny picking up that FAMAS, but Waro and TM, bro, moving in on the site from opposite directions there. Danny is able to get 2 quickly with the FAMAS, brings it to a 1v1. Danny versus Waro, FAMAS versus AWP. Danny with 100 HP, Waro with 82. Time running out here for Waro to get the play. Danny tries to make the pre-fire, doesn't land it initially, but peeks back into default. Waro will fall, and what a round for AIRLYA, striking back on the eco. It wasn't even a full force buy. That was 3 Glocks taking the B site with 2 deagles, excuse me, 1 deagle and a P250. They were able to pick up that FAMAS early after Sousel went down, but whew, what a round for AIRLYA there after we just saw a USP ace on pistol round from Waro. The action just keeps giving here. JL13 narrowly avoiding death from Styles there, and Palace tagged on at 3 HP early from that AK-47. Borup looking to make a 1-dig from catwalk, and he does. Danny down at top mid. 1-man advantage for Mad Lions, although JL13 still sitting, needing some stitches there over at the A site with 3 HP remaining still. AIRLYA looking like they do want to take the C4 to A here. C4 moving up A ramp. They have control of Palace as well. Mad Lions trying to make a flank situation work out for them here. Styles taking a bit of damage from jungle, but one tap back onto TM, bro. What an amazing shot from Styles there. Nicely placed HE nade right after that to take out JL13, who didn't have much health remaining. And Styles getting a third kill for himself there onto Borup to finish off the round in AIRLYA's favor. And things starting to look a bit tricky here for Mad Lions. Not in the best economic scenario. So they're not going to be able to even half buy here. They're going to need the full save. Salso getting aggressive here at Catwalk with the USP, but it's going to be Danny drawing first blood. JL13 down near ladder room there. Kicks in, taking some damage from window. Does survive with 27 HP. Borup with a chance to go big with the USP here. Gets a double dink with the USP. Lines him up. Collateral there at Catwalk does get traded by Cryven, but will that be enough for Mad Lions to take this? Styles didn't check bench fully, and there's still a man behind bench. TM bro coming up, Catwalk, World making the peek from bench. Styles had no idea he didn't fully clear bench. And Mad Lions, Waro specifically gonna make him pay for that. I literally just threw my hands up in the air after he didn't check bench there. I was quite surprised. And what should have definitely been around going to AIRLYA there at the end, it's going to be around going in the favor of Mad Lions, who were on a literal full save there with no utility, no upgraded pistols, nothing. They just pulled that one out with 5 USPs there and no armor. Waro making the peak aggressively there from connector early. Won't convert on the peak. Cryven will make him pay for that. One-man advantage here early for AIRLYA. Contact potentially about to be made at mid here. GL13 stopping Styles moving out of a ramp there. Nice little double scope. But AIRLYA using that just as a distraction, making their way onto the B site now with their remaining 4 members. Salsel getting the first defensive pick there. TM bro throwing his AK into the mix as well. That's going to be only Kixin and Cryvang remaining here. They do have the C4 still, but nice peek from Van from Salsel. Finds another headshot onto Cryvang. It's going to leave only Kixin remaining here for the terrorist side. Still in B halls, 42 HP, AK-47. Likely not going to be able to do too much here. Maybe going to try to get a pick and fall back. 25 seconds on the clock. He's not saving yet. Gets one. Still not falling back. I think Kixin was actually going to maybe try to go for that one, but too many CTs, too many angles to deal with in sight there. And Mad Lions recapturing the lead here on map 3 by a single round. Still pretty early in the first half here, going into round 6. TM bro, nice defensive stop there into Palace. Kicks in down, Borup and TM bro lending some backup there. JL13 will finish off Styles. not a whole lot AIRLYA had to work with there, and Mad Lions will indeed secure a 4th round, increasing their lead to 2 rounds here in the first half of map 3. Looks like a pause will be taken. Unsure once again. This is this might be a tactical timeout for AIRLYA. I don't have confirmation on that. This might actually be another tech issue, so hang with us for just a minute here as I confirm this isn't something too serious. It looks like there is indeed some sort of technical issue going on here, so hang tight with us. I'm sure we'll be resuming live play in just a couple minutes here. Don't go anywhere. Live play is resuming. Kicks in with the initial pick there onto the A side. Waro and JL able to return fire there. That's going to leave only Aid Kit remaining here for the T side. Making his way out of B Halls. Will land that headshot onto Salsel. Falling back, still with a lot of time to work with. And it looks like we have lost a member of Mad Lions being DC'd from the server here. So there are indeed still some ongoing technical issues. Aid Kit falling back there will be found by Waro. So Mad Lions, despite being a man down, will capture the round there. And it looks, yeah, we're going to have to pause again here. So hang with us for just a moment as we try to get Mad Lions 5th back into the server here. Looks like Waro might be having some connection issues now as well. So hang with us, guys. Couple of things to get sorted out here before live play resumes. And this is indeed Borup having some internet issues here. I believe he's restarting his router right now. So hang with us, guys. Should be going live again in just a few minutes here. Borup is indeed back in the server now, but looks like they're just coordinating, making sure everyone's ready here, making sure the tournament organizers are ready and aware of everything as well. I think there were some tactical timeouts that were used there that normally wouldn't have been, so the organizers might be restoring those now. And it looks like live play will indeed be resuming here in round 8 of the first half of map 3, the decider between Mad Lions and AIRLYA here in the FunSpark ULTI quarterfinals. The winner of this will indeed qualify for FunSpark ULTI 2021 Europe Regional Series 3. JL13 lining up 4 with the AK-47 there, holding things down hard at the A site / Palace, leaving only only Aid Kit remaining, who was able to get a last second trade there, but whew. JL coming out of the gates firing there. And unfortunately, it looks like Borup may have been disconnected again here, guys. So I apologize on behalf of the stream here about the additional delay. It looks like a timeout won't... Okay. I think both teams are staying in spawn here since an official pause was not taken yet. And Borup was back in the server for a moment there. AIRLYA allowing Mad Lions to take some time to figure this out. I'm sure the organizers are getting involved here as well. We're actually going to have to back up around there so that it's 6-2 again when things resume. Once again, I do apologize for the delays here. I'm confident we'll be going again in just a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. We're going to get this figured out. And Borup has reconnected, but the score is going to need to be reset here to 6-2. We're waiting on the organizers to step in here and fix that. Give us just a moment, as this is a bit of a complicated situation. Thanks for hanging with us, guys. As mentioned, Borup is back in the server, but we are waiting for the organizers to fix the score here. It looks like they just took off the last round, so it's 7-2 now in the server, but I think they're going to have to roll that back to 6-2. Give us just a moment here. This is not a live round. We are waiting for the score to be rolled back at least one more round here. We are officially live again here. That is the official score. ML up 6-2. Danny opening things up early. Flashed AK headshot there at middle, taking out Borup. Early one-man advantage here for AIRLYA as live play resumes here in the first half of the deciding map 3. Waro still in window there. Going to be visually seen by Kicksan. He's not able to convert that kill quite yet. Danny still hanging out here in middle. Him and Kicksan appearing to be moving towards the A site via connector there. Not a full commit to the A site yet, though, from AIRLYA. They were able to squeeze out a full buy here with 5 AKs, 8 kit, moving up a ramp, finds the pick onto JL. This could open up the A site here for AIRLYA. Only 3 remaining for the CT side. Salso looking to change up that narrative. Finds the headshot through connector onto Danny near default boxes. One-man advantage here for AIRLYA as they defend the C4. At the A side, kicks in. Nice headshot there into connector. Catches Salso a bit off guard. Waro tagged all the way down to 9 HP. They're going to be forced to fall back. Another AUG kill coming in there from TM, bro, but that's going to be too little, too late. And it looks like this will indeed be a third round going the way of AIRLYA. A lot of utility going out early from both sides here. Contact potentially about to be made at mid window once that smoke dissipates a little bit more here. Or up tagged in window there. I believe TM moving into connector finds the initial pick onto Kickstand. Danny right there for the trade. Quick AK headshot. One-man advantage for Mad Lions as AIRLYA still tries to make their way onto the A site, but it's only going to be Cryveng remaining now. And Waro with a nice 2K with the AWP to finish off the round there, bringing Mad Lions back to a 4-round lead here in the first half. We'll have to see if that delay taken, those technical issues, maybe take some of the steam out of AIRLYA. Doesn't seem to be affecting Mad Lions too much here yet. They are running a double AWP setup here on the CT side. Sousel and Waro each on a sniper here. Nice pick there in B halls from Sousel, showing some nice patience. Excuse me. One-man advantage here for Mad Lions again, but Cryveng with a nice pick onto Catwalk from lower mid. That's Borup down, brings us to a 4-on-4 situation. TM also tagged down to 6 in that initial skirmish, but JL making the peek into Palace. That's Styles down. One-man advantage back in the hands of Mad Lions there, but Cryveng evening things out once again, bringing us to a 3-on-3, 45 seconds remaining on the clock. Sousel and Waro each still with those AWPs in hand. Contact likely going to be made here at the A site. Kicks in, moving up a ramp here. JL and Sandwich could be the difference maker here. Contact about to be made. They don't have that info about JL. Kicks in, checks it, but then looks away. JL gonna make him pay for that. Waro stepping in to lend a hand with that AWP as well. And Danny not left with a lot of space or options there. That'll be an 8th round going the way of Mad Lions. See if they can keep this momentum up. They'll certainly need to have a strong second half as well. AIRLYA obviously a bit unpredictable, could pop off here at any moment seemingly. They are in a half buy here on the T sign. That's 4 Desert Eagles and a scout in the hands of Cryveng. Some early utility again being exchanged by both teams here at middle. Nicely placed HE from Borup. That's Cryveng down at mid. Sousel still holding his angle with that AWP, not flinching. Got an AWP at each site here defensively. AIRLYA committing to the A site. Delayed rush going down onto A now. All 4 members of AIRLYA moving towards default. Styles with a nice 1D partially through that smoke grenade at the back of site, but a pair of trades going out after that. Waro did land the no-scope, but Danny and Aid Kit both with a couple more 1Ds coming in. Or a 1D each, I should say. One-man advantage here for AIRLYA post-plant scenario. Sousel making his way onto the site, going to be caught by Danny there. Quick headshot. And it's going to be Borup saving his M4 with no other choice here. And this will be a 4th round going the way of AIRLYA as they look to get back into the groove of things here on the deciding map. AIRLYA leaning towards B halls here with the bomb as well, but not making a full commit yet. Actually kind of hanging out in T spawn almost here. Danny appearing to be AFK. There might be some sort of tech issue arising again here. And it looks like both teams have agreed on restarting this round once the organizers step in here. It looks like there was indeed a timeout on the T side. Danny, as mentioned, timing out there. He's now disconnected from the server. We're going to have to wait on a restart of this round. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alright guys, we are indeed waiting for Danny to reconnect here. Borup's internet issues were fixed earlier, now it's Danny having some connection issues. So we're going to have to replay that previous round, so we're waiting for the organizers to step in once again. But before that can happen, obviously we need to get Danny back in the server. So I have been told that's going to be happening pretty soon here, so don't go anywhere. We should be resuming live play in just a couple minutes here. I apologize once again on behalf of the stream for the delay, but guess we're just going to have to wait this one out for a few more minutes, guys. Looks like Danny is indeed back in the server, but I believe we still need the organizers to roll back at least one round here, maybe more. Might be a few, actually. Give us a moment here to get to the bottom of this, and we should be going live within the next 5 minutes here. And live play is officially resuming here, back at that original score I mentioned. Mad Lions up 8-4 here. Still in the first half here of map 3, as we've had a battering of technical issues for both teams. Contact potentially about to be made here at B Halls. Nothing definitive quite yet as we head into round 13. Salsel potentially about to make visual contact with Aid Kit there and B Halls, but AIRLYA hanging back just enough to not be seen here. They were able to squeeze out a full buy again. Cryvang on the AWP. Aid Kit able to retain an M4 from one of those previous rounds. A lot of flashes going out from AIRLYA into the B side here. Waro on the opposite side of the site will land 2. Lands a 3rd kill onto Zysan after Waro fell back from Catwalk there to watch the site. Cryvang eventually getting some revenge there onto Waro. 1v2 situation for Cryvang. Full HP, 21 seconds on the clock. He's got a chance at this, but both remaining players of Mad Lions moving towards the site. Cryvang not sure what he was going to do there. I think he was maybe even thinking about saving. Probably, looks like he will go for the plant, but 4 seconds remaining, fakes it. Just going to look for an exit here if he can. Somehow trying to save this weapon, but that's not going to work out. Awkward series of events for Cryvang there. I think he believed he was getting flanked from B Halls and was trying to check that from Van, but that was not the situation, and that was probably not the proper move to make there. Mad Lions increasing their lead to 5 here. Still 2 rounds left in the first half. AIRLYA, I'm sure, would like to get at least one of these before the half change so that that second half attempt at a comeback isn't too overwhelming. Waro watching Connector, maybe looked away at the wrong time there. Might have been able to catch ahead there. All 10 players in the server still alive. 35 seconds on the clock. AIRLYA going to have to commit to either side here soon. Looks like they are moving towards the A site here. Majority at A ramp. Kickstand looking to make his way through that smoke grenade, and he does. Nice flashbang from Aid Kit. Jail was blinded. Cryvang providing backup. That's TM down outside of Connector. Waro responding defensively with the AWP. Aid Kit down a few seconds later on the trade. Salsel rotating from murder window to jungle. Will find the silenced M4 headshot onto Danny standing outside of Connector there. Brings us to a 3-on-3 situation. AIRLYA looking to defend the plant. Mad Lions going to be on a rough retake here if they do decide to go for it. Salsel tagged all the way down to 19 HP with that AWP, but it doesn't matter. Converts the kill onto Cryvang after peeking out a jungle towards site. Kickstand finding a nice Galil pick there near window, and styles his headshot onto Borup. That might be all she wrote here for Mad Lions this round, and it indeed will be. Salsel falling back to save that AWP. Only had 19 HP and no time to get any exits there. So AIRLYA back to within 4 rounds here. Essentially within striking distance again. If they could slice that lead to 3 before the half, that'd be huge for them. Mad Lions going to be in a rough economic situation going into round 15 here. Final round of the first half. They're going to have to force buy. They are able to squeeze out a Silent Sim 4, an AWP, a FAMAS, and 2 Desert Eagles here on the CT side. A lot of Molotov action here at the A side. A lot of utility being thrown from both sides here at the A side. Connector smoked off, but that's no match for Waro. Somehow gets an op shot off, connecting with Kickstand through those 2 smokes outside of defensive Connector. Aid Kit watching the flank there is going to find a CT trying to rotate through T spawn. Bomb has been planted. One-man advantage still for Mad Lions here as they try to retake. Borup tagged up down to 19 HP by CT spawn stairs. That could prove to be crucial for AIRLYA, but TM still on that flank from A ramp. Pair of trades going out after that kill onto Aid Kit. And JL bringing it down to just Styles, going for the defuse, and Styles able to get JL off the bomb there. TM makes the late trade, but the C4 will indeed detonate. AIRLYA taking that round, slicing the lead to just 3 rounds as we head into the second half here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be going live for the second half in just a moment. We are officially live here in the second half of the deciding map. Mad Lions took Ancient Map 1 by force, won that one 16-4. AIRLYA struck back on Map 2, Dust 2, convincingly 16-5. So both teams putting on a showing in those first 2 maps, but AIRLYA looking to potentially tie things up in the next few rounds if possible. Mad Lions making their way onto the A side. Styles with 2 big USP headshots from jungle. Does get traded by Salsel coming in from window there. JL on the plant at the A side. One-man advantage here still for AIRLYA. Mad Lions looking to change that narrative, and they do. Salsel, 2 Glock headshots in window, does get tagged down to 18 HP. Still the one-man advantage for AIRLYA here. Nice headshot from Waro back towards default. That's Danny down, and only Cryveng remaining here for the CT side. Looks like he was going to bunny hop through murder window, decides not to. Cryveng looking for any kind of exit here, as he's most likely going to try to save his Kevlar, but Waro not going to let that happen. Nice reaction headshot through the murder window from the window side. And that's going to be Mad Lions extending their lead back to 4 rounds once again. AIRLYA on the force buy here. Multiple Deagles in a scout, but Borup putting them down early with the MAC-10. Make that 3 kills for Borup. 4 as he clears the A site. The only remaining player on AIRLYA is Aid Kit and B. And Borup maybe going to find an ace here. Aid Kit looking for any kind of consolation for AIRLYA here, but not looking too promising. Does get the 1 dig onto TM as he exits market, but JL right there for the immediate trade. And Mad Lions now up 11-6 here in the second half. The pressure building for AIRLYA. Mad Lions moving up B halls here. Looks like this will be a B commit from Mad Lions. Aid Kit trying to find at least one as they fly out of B halls there, but Mad Lions just looking too strong with these SMGs and AK. Styles was able to get a trade there onto Southsill out of market window, but only Danny and Styles remaining with a USP and a P250. They do get quite a bit of damage out there, but Borup able to finish off Styles and market window, and that's only Danny remaining, either going to be forced to save this P250 or try to get an exit here, but that's not going to happen either. TM on the flank from murder window finishes him off with the HE nade, and that's Mad Lions extending their lead to 6 rounds here, and the pressure is mounting even larger for AIRLYA to get something going in their favor. Nice initial pick from Cryvang onto A ramp there. Pair trades going out immediately after that. It's going to bring us to a 3-on-3. Mad Lions taking control of the A site. And Mad Lions continuing to look sharp here on the offensive side. AIRLYA going to have to get this retake if they want to slow down this late game from momentum from Mad Lions. This is one of AIRLYA's last chances to really get back in this one. Otherwise, they're going to be making a Hail Mary to go for overtime later. JL and Worrell holding things off for now, but it brings it to a 1v1. And Worrell coming out on top of that 1v1. Nice headshot past default boxes. Cryvang falling as the last man for AIRLYA there. And Mad Lions inching closer to a potential 2-1 victory here in this series. Up 13-6 now. And AIRLYA going to go for the half by 4 Desert Eagles and a P250 here on the CT side. Mad Lions looking to take things potentially towards the B side again. A full commit not being made quite yet. Worrell, easy pick there. Double scopes down mid, finds Styles with his pants down, looking into underpass. Just completely smacks him there. Worrell peeking into connector, gets the pick partially through the smoke with the AWP onto Kickstand. 2-man advantage for Mad Lions, and once again, looks like this might be another round going the way of Mad Lions, unless AIRLYA can do something big with these upgraded pistols here, but Southsill able to convert the peek into a kill. Aid kit down near bench on the site. That's going to leave only Cryvang watching the B site. Danny did rotate into market here, but probably not a whole lot he can do with that deagle versus 5 remaining terrorists. And Worrell will clean him up from the flank angle and market. And Mad Lions only 2 rounds away from clinching this series. A lot of early utility again from both teams this round. AIRLYA, of course, able to squeeze out the full buy here. They're going to have to hold this truly this time, unless they're, you know, going to somehow pull off that Hail Mary for OT later, as mentioned. JL, a little slightly out of control spray there, but does convert the kill onto Danny. Borup getting aggressive at jungle, finds the kill onto Styles. TM lending his AK into the mix as well. That's Cryvang falling at CT spawn stairs. And it's only Aid Kit remaining with that AWP. Going to be forced to save it with only 27 HP. And Mad Lions has been firmly in the driver's seat here throughout the second half. South's going to finish off 8-Kid. He's not going to be able to save that AWP. And Mad Lions now sitting at match point with AIRLYA in a dire economic situation. AIRLYA will force buy up. They're able to get 3 FAMASs, 2 MP9s, and a bit of utility here. Mad Lions getting aggressive at middle, but AIRLYA getting aggressive at middle as well, using the Astralis push defensively. Styles was able to get the MP9 pick onto Borup initially. Pair of trades going out after that. Kicks in with a nice FAMAS kill through that smoke partially onto Waro. Brings us to a 3-on-3 with JL tagged all the way down to 6 HP, holding that AWP still. And this could be a round going the way of AIRLYA potentially, but is this too little too late, as they're already trailing 15-6 at match point? Salsel making his way through connector, kicks in with a huge pick into the A site, dropping TM with that FAMAS below balcony. Salsel making his way into sight regardless. Passes triple box, lands the headshot onto Kicksan, finds a second kill onto Cryvang. This could be all she wrote for AIRLYA. Salsel nearly making visual contact there with Aid Kit, but decides to fall back into the site, but gets the last kill of the series. And that'll be Mad Lions clutching things out 16-6 here on map 3. And Mad Lions will indeed qualify for the FunSpark ULTI 2021 Europe Regional Series 3. Congratulations to Mad Lions there. They had to deal with a bit of adversity as both teams ran into some technical issues in map 3 there. Mad Lions, if you were watching earlier, started off the series extremely strong, 16-4 on Ancient. I don't know if, maybe AIRLYA wasn't as prepared for Ancient there. Maybe doesn't have too long of a history on Ancient. Checking HLTV, it looks like they really haven't played too much Ancient. Looks like Mad Lions hasn't really either. Regardless, though, AIRLYA did strike back pretty firm there in map 2, taking Dust 2 16-5, but ultimately Mad Lions showing their experience and talent there in map 3, able to finish things off with quite a substantial lead at the end there. And as mentioned, Mad Lions will be advancing to the FunSpark ULTI 2021 Europe Regional Series 3. Thanks for watching today, guys. Appreciate the support. I know that was a tense match, so thank you for keeping your emotions in check there, or at least some of you did. And it looks like there is indeed another FunSpark match live at the moment. Yes, there is another quarterfinal live right now, South versus Ave. So I might send you guys over to the Define channel here in just a moment. Thanks for coming out and supporting. If you want to give me a follow on Twitter, appreciate that. Same alias, at Hamtaro1H. Until next time, Hamtaro signing off for now. Thanks for joining, guys. It's been fun as always.